I've been filming in the same filming setup for years, and I mean literal years. And as someone who watches a lot of booktube, there are so many cute filming setups that I am so in love with, so I thought it was time to transform my filming corner to my dream reading corner. Hi, so nice of you to join us. This is gonna be our last time sitting in this filming setup, little man. This little filming corner is so nostalgic for me because I've had it for so long, and I also made almost all of the art behind me, so it just like feels very cool and personal as a setup. But just from a logistics standpoint, and also from just wanting to do something new, do something different, I need a book filming corner to house all of my books. And some books that I am so excited to put on my new shelves are my Book of the Month books. One of my favorite things about Book of the Month books is that they're all the same height. Like, they look so satisfying together. Just doing a whole row of Book of the Month books on my bookshelves is gonna look so good. And I got 2 books this month from Book of the Month. The first book is The Stranger Upstairs. This is a mystery thriller. And the tagline says, "Most people wouldn't buy an infamous murder house to renovate for fun, but Sarah Slade is not most people." And she's also a blogger, so she's going to be blogging the renovation process. And then second, I got You Again by Kate Goldbeck, and this is a romance. The tagline, you guys, I'm so excited. It says, "Can they stop hating each other long enough to fall in love?" You know I love enemies to lovers. And if you're not familiar with Book of the Month, they are a super popular online book service for readers. One of their main goals is to promote new and emerging authors. I love that Book of the Month helps me find new authors I've never read. And their team vets hundreds of books every single month and then gives their audience a choice from a curated selection, so you can spend less time researching what you want to read next and more time just reading. And the best part is that they have the best price for new release hardcovers. You can get your first hardcover from Book of the Month for just $9.99, which is absolutely insane. That's such an inexpensive price for any book, but especially a hardcover, like that's just unheard of. So thank you so much to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. You can click the link in my description and use my code to get your first hardcover for $9.99. My main bookshelf in my living room is filling up. I could definitely like cram more books on there, but I kind of like my main living room bookshelf feeling lighter with like knickknacks and like showcasing books as opposed to just filling it solid with books. My TBR carts are also filling up. It's a little bit embarrassing to have so many books that I own but haven't read not even fit on 2 book carts. So my plan for this corner is to get 2 bookshelves here and here, put my book carts here, they're very colorful, cute, and then get a new reading chair. I love this chair so much. I don't want to get rid of it, so I'm definitely gonna try and find like a new space for it in my apartment, but we're just getting all new stuff in this corner. And then we'll see about decorating with like fake plants, knickknacks, things like that. I recently went on a very big shopping spree and bought like 10 expensive candles, just unprompted, for no reason. Like, do I have anywhere to put these candles? No, I don't. Did I spend a lot of money on candles? Yes, I don't know why. It was an impulse shopping spree. Anyway, so hopefully we can fit some of my newly purchased candles into this setup. Okay, I've already purchased the bookshelves, so let me bring them in and then we have to build them. Oh my gosh, these are heavier than they look. I don't even think these bookshelves are that big, but boy, are they heavy. Okay, say goodbye to the old filming corner. Bye, old filming corner. Okay, let's get building. We got to the directions. Luca, I feel like you think you're being a helper, but you were really just in the way. I like how he just walked away. That, like, he understood. I just did some reading ahead in these directions. I know you're never supposed to read ahead because there's spoilers at the end, but the spoiler here is that there's 11 steps. 11! That's a lot. On to step 2. Step 2 requires a screwdriver, and they did not provide one. They think I just like have tools, that I'm just like a handy person. Okay, time to tear apart Danny's closet. He's not home right now, to see if he has a screwdriver. I'll be back. I found this from an old bookshelf kit. A bunch of these screws I cannot screw in myself. Like, it's getting so hard. I don't know why. Normally I can like build all these things alone, but I just like don't have the strength to like finish the last little bit. So I'm gonna have to wait for Danny to get home to finish some of this. The next step is the hammer in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 25 nails. The way they think I own a hammer. No! What am I gonna do? Danny's come to the rescue! Danny just handed me a hammer and said, you're in your hammering era. If I'm being honest, this is not an era I saw for myself.
It was at this moment that she knew. She up.
I am so mad at myself. Oh no. No, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I put the back on the wrong side. I have no words. Oh my god, I'm gonna go cry. Hang on, I need a second. I am the most embarrassed I've ever been in my life. See, this is the finished side where I put the backing, and this is the unfinished side. I honestly just didn't even check because I just assumed both sides were finished. I don't know why. I'm so upset though. I'm so upset. It should not take you that long to build a bookshelf, but I really have been doing this for like 2 hours. And also, I can't even just take the backing off because there's like nail holes in the finished side. This is so tragic and so embarrassing. I feel so stupid. Luckily, the one bright side is the bookshelf, I think it was like $25 from Target. So inexpensive. So it's not a costly mistake. It sucks. I am down bad right now. I do have a second one that I'm gonna build, and then probably tomorrow I'll go to Target and get a third one and toss the first one. This is the worst day of my life. Okay, sorry, I'm being dramatic. I'm not a constructioner, you know? Hammering, power tools, not my strong suit. I just want to decorate the bookshelf, you know? Okay. Okay, let's go build the other bookshelf I bought. Hopefully building it correctly this time. All done. And I did it correctly this time, no mess up. Definitely went way faster the second time too. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I need to buy another shelf to replace that one and then build it, and then we can get started filling our shelves. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when I have my second shelf built. Okay, I've rearranged these bookshelves in like 25 million different formations, and I just wasn't happy with any of them. I think this is my favorite setup so far. This might still change, but I wanted to pause rearranging because I got a package. This is the chair I ordered. It wasn't supposed to come for a few days, so I'm so excited that it's here early. Fair warning, before anyone makes fun of me, it does look just like my old chair, but it's lower to the ground. Since these shelves are shorter, I thought a shorter chair, so I would just have like all bookshelves behind me, would look better. Whoa, I don't know if you can see that, but it's just like slowly expanding. So I guess the air makes it expand. That's so cool. Ooh, this is comfortable. Wait, this is like so squishy and comfy. So exciting. It's also way bigger than I thought, so I feel like this will impact how I rearrange this corner. I will have everything linked below in the description. I'll have this chair, the shelves, my book carts. If there's like any little knickknacks I put in here, I'll link everything. Okay, time to start decorating my bookshelf. And to be honest, I have no plan on how I want to decorate. I'm torn between, number one option is cute, fun, colorful romance bookshelf, or doing all fall themed books. I was recently watching Haley Pham's video where she decorated her dream home library, and her whole setup was so freaking cute, like literally my dream, but especially the romance section of her home library was just so colorful and adorable. But also fall is coming up and I am in the fall mood. I think I'm gonna go fall. Okay, I'm gonna pull all the fall books that I own but haven't read yet for this first bookshelf. For bookshelf number 2, I can't decide if I should still do books that I haven't read yet or if I should do books that I have read, because I really want to display the entire ACOTAR series. I feel like they're all kind of fall color vibes and just like my favorite series ever. But I am letting my mom borrow the series right now. I am literally so happy that my mom is reading the ACOTAR series, but it does mean that I do not have it with me because she is borrowing the whole series. Another reason I really want to display the series is that I got sent this A Court of Thorns and Roses book by Bindery, which shout out to Bindery. Thank you guys so much for sending me this, and it's embroidered. I don't know if you can tell. Let me show you a close-up. Look how cool. It's like 3D fuzzy embroidered title. From the Etsy shop, Novels and Thread. I'll link them down below, but yeah, it's just so freaking cool. The perfect book to display, but I don't know if I should just display it by itself while I wait for my mom to finish the ACOTAR series. I don't know. I'm gonna just sit down, get a bunch of books, and figure out what I'm gonna do with shelf number 2. And here is the final setup. I am so in love with it. This chair, I think I said this before, but it's literally so comfortable. And I was gonna fill this with all books that I've read before, like my favorite books, but I'm glad I ended up filling both of these shelves with books I haven't read except for ACOTAR. So then I can just be like chilling in my reading corner, like, what do I wanna read? And I can just pull it off the shelf and start reading. But yeah, I did try to do all fall books. I started to run out of fall books, so I ended up just adding a bunch of random books that had fall colored spines to keep up the color theme. I also love decorating, and I think it would be fun to redecorate this corner every season. Like once it becomes winter, do Christmas decor and books. I could add like some Christmas lights, a little Christmas tree up here, do like a spring theme. Just redecorate every so often with like different holidays and seasons would be so fun to do. Okay, let me bring you guys a little closer and show you what books I put in here. Okay, so first I have these 3 fall themed candles. This is what I'm talking about when I said I impulse bought a bunch of candles. I think this skull one is so cute. These pumpkins, so adorable. I got them from Whole Foods and they had a ton more. They had a spider one I almost bought. They had a ton of different colored and shaped pumpkin ones. And then here are some book of the month books. I own a lot more, but I wanted to keep some displayed in my living room. Everything is a hodgepodge of genres. But some books I really want to prioritize reading this fall is The Secret History, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I have 2 box sets of mystery books. This set is all by Natasha Preston, and this one is all by Maren Stoffels. And they're all pretty short mysteries, so I feel like these would be like fun, quick mystery reads. I am absolutely obsessed with this special edition Caraval book I bought. So I had to display it, and Caraval is also a big priority for me to read very soon. Then you can't really see it, but there is a bottom shelf down here. I put like some random books in here, but I left it pretty empty because I am going to be doing a big book haul soon, so I definitely want to save space to be able to add more books. I love this book light. One goal that I have for my reading corner that I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do is I really want it to be a space where I can read at night and have like good but like warm and cozy lighting, and this book light is definitely a great start to that. Again, I kind of started to run out of fall books over here, so these are mostly just fall colored books. The one I'm most excited to read off this top shelf, I think, is The Nanny. I don't know that this is going to be like the best book out of this whole shelf, but it's a romance and the main character has an OnlyFans account, which I just think is going to be so interesting how they tackle that, like talk about it, how it fits into the plot, what they have to say about that, because it's such a new modern thing. And a lot of times in books, I feel like we don't really deal with very modern things like social media, especially something like OnlyFans. So I think this is going to be like such an interesting and fun read. Oh, this shelf, I really want to read Keeper of Enchanted Rooms. This is supposed to be a cozy fantasy about this enchanted house. And I just read so many fantasies that are big series or very like riveting, edge of your seat, exciting, which is my favorite kind of fantasy, but I haven't read a chill, cozy fantasy really much at all, so I think this will be great for autumn. Okay, 2 more books I'm really excited for. Six of Crows. I'm almost done with the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and then I want to start the Six of Crows duology. I ordered a special edition set of the Six of Crows duology that is coming sometime before the end of the year, and when that comes, I will be reading it immediately. And I also want to read 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I now have 3 books by her, and I haven't read any of them. The plots all sound amazing. They're fantasy novels. The covers are gorgeous, so I just really need to read a book by her. And then on this bottom shelf, I think I'm most excited about reading The Stolen Heir. This is a series that takes place in the universe of the Folk of the Air series, or the Cruel Prince series as some people know it as. I loved the Cruel Prince and the whole Folk of the Air series, and I just want to be back in that world so bad. And this series follows Oak, who was a character in the Folk of the Air series, and I just hope we get cameos of Cardan and Jude gratitude because they were the best characters ever in the Book of the Year series. And then this book card is all of my romance books. Again, I like left a little space because I am gonna be doing a big book haul soon. And that is my new dream reading corner, all built out and finished. I think it would be fun to add maybe some prints hung on the wall, maybe prints of book art like ACOTAR art, maybe some art or quotes inspired by Emily Henry's books, things like that. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any suggestions. If you're like, Ali, this part of your bookshelf looks so bad, I would recommend this. I will take all criticism, suggestions. Yeah, I am so happy with this corner. It feels very cozy and it's actually making me so excited to read a ton of fall books. All right, and with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.